Arabian Travel Market 2019 has officially got underway here in Dubai. More than 2,500 exhibitors and 40,000 industry professionals from 150 countries are taking part, exploring how innovation can transform the tourism sector. This year's ATM runs until this Wednesday and has put in place cutting-edge technology and innovation as its main theme this year, which will be integrated across all the show's activities. Many countries taking part in ATM see the importance of the event as a way of attracting more tourists from this region. Egypt is a popular destination for Arab tourists, with over 20% coming from the Arab world. I spoke to Egypt's first woman tourism minister, Her Excellency Rania Mashat, and asked her how the tourism sector is doing at the moment.
Well, first, we're very excited to be here at ATM. It's an annual event for us. We're here this year with very good news on Egypt. Just last month, from the World Travel and Tourism Council, Egypt received the Champion Award for Resilience in Tourism. Our numbers are very decent. Our growth rate has been 16.5%, which is 4 times the global average of 3.9%. And the country is doing very well. We've been receiving visitors from different countries. And of course, Arab tourism is an important part of our numbers. 20% of tourists to Egypt come from the Arab world.
Now, you are, Egypt's, Minister of Tourism. You're a woman as well. What have you brought to this job since you started it?
Oh, wow. I'm the first female minister for tourism since 1960 when the ministry was established. It's a very big responsibility, but it's a very important strategic move for the country. The political leadership believes in the role of women, and for the first time we have more than 20% of our cabinet positions are held by women in very atypical jobs, tourism being one of them. Something else which is quite important for us in the sector is we are moving towards international trends and implementing the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN, and one of them is gender equality. So in our training programs, for example, we try to have a minimum number of women participating. We're trying to create more culture with respect to acceptance of women in these types of jobs, and it starts from the top.
We're hearing a lot about the Grand Museum of Egypt. Tell us a little bit about that briefly.
Yes, the Grand Egyptian Museum, and here, this is part of our campaign. The GEM is an abbreviation. The Grand Egyptian Museum is going to be open in the fourth quarter of 2020. Therefore, our campaign is GEM 2020. It is going to be the only museum in the world that is dedicated to one civilization, showcasing one civilization. Something else which is quite unique about the museum is it will include the full collection of Tutankhamun. And as you can see here in the booth, we have holograms for his collection. Something else, even though you might be seeing Egyptian monuments in different countries and different museums in the world, but this is the only museum where the pyramid is your backdrop. And therefore, it is going to be a very unique experience for everyone who visits.
Security is an issue with travel at the moment for many travelers coming particularly from one of your main source markets, which is Europe. How are you dealing with that?
Security is a key priority for the country, and actually the award that we received from the World Travel and Tourism Council for resilience is for the infrastructure spending that was done in security. We have been investing heavily in making sure that everyone who comes and visits feels safe and secure. And visitors have been voting with their feet. The numbers lately have been on the rise, and 2019 promises to be a very good year, another very good year. And therefore, all these vibes are just proving that the country is back robustly, and everyone should come and visit.
Tourism in Morocco has for a long time been a pivotal contributor to the country's economy there. Benefits of tourism include income generation, job creation, and positive impact on the image of the country.
We are on a fantastic trend for the last years. Last year we are featured to plus 12% international arrivals, which is very good. Morocco is number one destination in Africa since 3 years now. We're a very good trend. The product is developing. We have international brands establishing a little bit everywhere in Morocco. Many markets are growing. Almost, I would say, all the markets are growing. What we do are basically promote the image of Morocco, which is very positive worldwide. We're using our authenticity and the modernity of our products, of our destination, and the hospitality of the Moroccans altogether through the gastronomy, through the cultural events, through us, basically.
DXB Entertainments, which is the largest listed leisure and entertainment company in the region, has a big stand at ATM. Earlier today, they unveiled their new business-to-business online platform and also highlighted new attractions for visitors.
We're entering a really exciting phase in the project. We have Rove Hotel opening up in a couple of months' time, providing us with another 500 keys to the destination. We also have Legoland Hotel opening up in Q2 of next year, adding another 250 keys. So we're soon to become a 1,300 key destination. And as you would have seen from around our stand, we've also announced the refreshing of our assets with 10 to 12 rides, which we'll be putting in over the next 12 to 36 months. So really exciting time for us at Dubai Parks and Resorts and DXB Entertainments.
Quick bit of other news to tell you about, and Nasdaq Dubai today welcomed the listing of a $1.5 billion sukuk by Islamic Development Bank. The listing underlines Dubai's role as the largest centre globally for sukuk listings by nominal value, currently totaling almost $61 billion US.